Since 1976, KRTU 91.7 FM has broadcast from the campus of Trinity University. Supported by a community of devoted listeners and members, KRTU keeps jazz and independent music relevant while preserving the music's history and diversity. For over 40 years, KRTU has remained committed to educational broadcasting serving San Antonio and the surrounding region.
At Trinity University, KRTU is a kind of laboratory for creativity and connectivity. I say creativity because on the one hand, we have students and employees who are curating the best in contemporary jazz, classic jazz, helping us think about that tradition. But it's also a laboratory for connectivity because it helps our students know how to use technology broadcasting to connect with South Texas.
KRTU is a world-class learning lab at Trinity University. We receive a golden opportunity to simultaneously learn and practice the principles of radio and audio production. I had the privilege to be able to take my experience at KRTU to London, England, where I was able to produce my own radio show for Smoke Radio at the University of Westminster. And the unparalleled education I received at KRTU gave me the confidence to take my radio production skills across the pond.
KRTU really deserves the support of people in our community because it's an investment in our well-being. There is no community in the United States that really claims to be healthy without a really good dose of the arts. Music is an important part of that. Jazz, as an expression of the contemporary arts, is really an important part of keeping our community vibrant and healthy.
So we have an outstanding relationship with KRTU. The staff of KRTU, not only do they play some wonderful jazz, but they're out and about with the nonprofits in the community. They don't only just play the music, they explain the music, they educate us, and just really, really strong partners for us at the Carver especially, and I'm sure for every other nonprofit. But you know, we can look up at one of our shows and we will see members of the KRTU staff here supporting what it is that we do. They're sort of like the PBS or the NPR of jazz because they're not just playing, they're educating, and they're so excited about it, and that excitement spills over into the community.
For Bella, KRTU is an integral part of our marketing program, reminding, reinforcing our message, our brand to the local community. We've learned that jazz lovers are arts lovers. They also love good food and the dining experience, and KRTU reaches that customer that we desire in our business, in our restaurant. And we've proven, we've seen, we know of many, many, many guests that have participated or participate regularly that are listeners to the station, and that's important to us.
As KRTU looks to the future, we remain committed to education and to further advancing our mission to support the arts through community partnerships and historical preservation. KRTU's Indie Overnight will increase the number of real-world opportunities made available to students interested in station management, audio concert production, and radio hosting by working closely with local music venues and businesses.
But KRTU is also the language of San Antonio. There's probably not a more authentic, unique art form, certainly American art form, than jazz. And if there was any place where jazz can be exhibited, be born, be played into the future, it would be San Antonio.
Founded in 2009, the work of the South Texas Jazz Project will take local music to the national stage, providing greater exposure to San Antonio artists, past and present, while archiving their music and their stories.
I think it's great to play local artists. I think it's important. I think it's great. You are an asset for the city. KRTU is an asset for the city, and it reaches out in the community and it tells the story of the jazz scene here, tells the story of the artists. So it's great to carry that message.
Well, the city of San Antonio, our community, has a very important story to tell, a great heritage. It's one of the most unique places in the world. And so the South Texas Jazz Project is a preservation of that heritage so that future generations can understand where they came from.
The South Texas Jazz Project is also something that we will continue to grow with as a radio station, because San Antonio continues to grow, and I think a lot more musicians will be moving here. A lot of artists are inspired by this radio station, I think, too. When people tune into 91.7 and they hear the music on the air, they realize that there's a place that their music can be heard if they were to go out and create something new. With the South Texas Jazz Project, we tell the story of those artists and we play that music back for the people who want to hear it.
KRTU has certainly been important for support of any local artists, and I speak for myself as a band leader and also as a sideman with numerous other projects. KRTU is a godsend as far as support of local musicians is concerned.
The future of KRTU is bright. We envision 91.7 FM as a beacon of world-class jazz, an institution of historical jazz preservation, and a unique learning laboratory for Trinity students.
I am so proud of KRTU when I'm able to listen to the programs, see the incredible quality, know the remarkable staff members who are mentoring our students to achieve such a great level of production. You want people to want to tune in to KRTU as their #1 choice, and when you've got that kind of quality, it makes Trinity proud.